Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Inhabitmars channel. Today we are going to go back to that Apollo 8 image from that Chris posted at Mars Anomalies, and I'll put a link to his video, of course. We're going to look at, I got a few more things modeled and everything on this one, and found some pretty amazing stuff in this image, and there's still a lot of things to model. I don't know how far we can get, but we'll see what happens, how far it'll go before my computer starts really slowing down. I was working on a project this weekend, just something on the side, and it really started lagging. I was like, oh my gosh, I really got to upgrade this computer. So here's the image as it came from NASA, and these were taken with Hasselblad cameras, and it's pretty good. It obviously is obfuscated. That's why we're taking a close look at it. But the image itself looks pretty good. The areas we're going to be focused on are kind of up in this area here. For today's video, there's stuff all over this image. It's over in this area up here, and you'll see once we get into his burn some of the stuff in here. This area right here, and even without doing anything, you can kind of start seeing this is a crater here, and inside this crater there are some structures, but what we're going to focus on is kind of this stuff that's in front of it. All right, and this is part of a crater wall here. And then there's stuff down a little bit farther down. Once we did a burn, and then of course he's always does a burn, and his usually turn out a little better. So as I've said before, I generally use his, try to focus on modeling what we see. I didn't really bring out any more in the burn than he did. Once again, like I say, his burn's usually better. But I was able to get some stuff modeled, and that's while we're here. Let's see. Let's take a look at... Okay, this is his burn right here. Okay, and you can see it's the same image. And we worked... This week we worked a little bit in this area here. See, I got stuff over there. I want to show you something that's really cool. I probably won't be able to find it now that I'm looking for it, but I'm going to do my best. Here it is, right here. Now this is blurry, but I want you to notice these shapes in here. There's a rectangular wall that goes around this whole structure. See, it comes out to here and here. Now I didn't get anything modeled along here, but you can see there's more stuff right there. Whatever this stuff is, it's not natural. It shouldn't be on this moon. But this rectangular wall, okay, and then inside of this rectangular wall, I don't want to get too close. I know it gets real blurry. You can see this structure sitting up. It's got an angled back. See that? And then it comes parallel. Looks like it's even with this wall, this little segment right here. And then this is up above it, and it actually looks like it sticks out in front. Now, we can't get it any clearer. I wish we could, but we did see some cool shapes here. I'm going to back out a little bit so it's not so distorted. This right here looks like some sort of turbine, and I'm going to show you in the model what I saw it as. I could be wrong as to the shape, but it looks like a turbine. I'm just going to slowly move in here. Let me move my little hand cursor out of the way. All right, so it kind of has a turbine shape with these pieces sticking out, which are probably braces. And then it's got this round cylinder piece with, it looks like 8 extrusions that come out, and I'll show you those. And then we have what looks like a triangular piece here. And then there's actually a rectangular structure back here. Now, there's stuff on top, and I haven't got to that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring any of that out. I call this the power plant. I have no idea what it is, but I'm calling it the power plant. So that was another cool find in there. Would I be able to find it here, or do I need to go straight to the model? I think we got. Look at this piece. It looks like almost like it comes to a wedge, and it sticks almost straight out. I don't know what that is. I still been trying to figure that one out. I don't remember if I did this building here. Okay. Yeah, let's just jump into our model. Let's go to Blender. And let's, you know what, I'm going to leave it. No, I might go ahead and switch over to the, I actually have it under two things. And I don't know which one looks better, but here we go. Okay, so the one thing that I want to show you first is this cool thing that looks like a power plant. Now, hopefully I can find it. Well, there's an easy way. Go to here, come over to here, and hit the dot button on the number pad. There we go. And it takes you right to it. Hey! Oh gosh, you scared me. Hi, baby. So this is what I'm calling the power plant. I have no idea what it is. But let me move it out of the way so you can see. Okay, so if I get way in, it's going to be blurry, but you can still make this out. The lighting is on. And here is that building that looks like it's inside of the rectangular walls. Okay, and it looks like it overhangs on the front. Here's this big thing right here. And this is what I saw it as. Now I'm going to move in so you can see it on the model here. And this is, oops, kind of what it, I forgot I joined everything together. Kind of what that looks like. And then the turbine part is right here. Oh, I thought I shaded that smooth. Oh, it is. I just need to turn up the subdivisions. Okay. It looks like that. And it's got the pieces coming out.
To me, it kind of looks like those old sharpeners that you used to have in school.
Yeah, it has that shape to it. Yeah. You can see that in the image. Back out of the image so you can see it. Alright, it's a little easier to see in the actual burn. Let me turn off the lighting. Maybe it'll be... Okay. That's a little better. Now you can see that shape. See that part that sticks out, the nose piece? But yeah, it does have that shape kind of with the sharpener. Here's where that wall comes down at an angle and straight back. And then there's this rectangular piece back here. Now it's got a bunch of stuff on the roof, and I've been trying to make that out all morning this morning, but I haven't really been able to get any success with that. Now, there's another one. What building number was that? I should have labeled it different. Why are these turned off? Let's turn these on. Oval structure. These are turned off too. I forgot to turn them back on. Alright, we'll see if we can find them. Because I know it is... Okay, there's that wedge piece, like I said, it's kind of sticking out. Almost looks like one of those shuttlecrafts from Star Trek. That's what it kind of looks like, Star Trek shuttlecraft. There you go, that's that piece there. No, I haven't, I thought I modeled that building, but I haven't done that one yet. So, where are, oh yes, I did get that piece put back in. It was actually there, it was underneath it, I forgot to join it to it. I gotta turn the lighting on for this one. It's dark. So there you go. That's kind of what that looks like. Let me show you in the image here. It's hard to make out, but there's that piece right there. and it goes down into it. So I don't know if that's a fountain or what, but see the round shape to it, to this bottom bowl piece? And it actually looks like it has columns, but I couldn't tell for sure. Okay, where's that cool? Okay, I got this building modeled here, the structure. I always call them buildings because I have no idea if they're buildings or not, but that's kind of what they look like. There you go. There's that one there. You can see that the corners come out. And like I say, even if we're wrong and they're not buildings or structures, that looks like it needs to rotate on the y-axis just a little bit, like that. There we go. And it's got this like dome on the top. Can I get both of them in there? It's blurry, but hopefully you can see this. There's that dome thing. And it almost looked like it was pointy at the top. Now it's real blurry in this image, so hopefully you get the idea. Oh, I don't have the size right, or am I? No. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, you need to scale up a little bit. Put you in place. There we go. I do want to do this. This doesn't look quite that tall, but anyway, okay. Enough playing around with that. And then, oh, I gotta hurry because I want to get over to the model and show you where I dropped everything in the model. Oh, this. Okay, I need to show you this in his image, but where is it on my model? Nothing's turned off. Did I not duplicate it? I probably dropped it over on the building 12. There it is. Okay. So, we know it's building 12. Okay, I'm going to show you in his image first. And I know it's going to waste a little time, but let's see. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Okay, let's fade back over. All right. So, this thing was cool. Oh, where are you? Right there. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it looks like some sort of structure, obviously. It's got these pieces that come out on the side right here. And look at the shape on top. Now, if it get in too close, it just gets blurry, but hopefully you can see that shape. That looks like some sort of craft or something. You can see these tail fins sticking up. Why you'd need tail fins in space, I don't know. Maybe it flies in the atmosphere too. But as it goes towards the front, away from the camera, it kind of gets wider. And then we lose it, so I'm sure it goes to a point or something. But it's pretty flat across there, and it's got all like space for 2 engines. I have no idea if there's engines back there or if this even is a craft, but what in the world is that? So let's go back over to Blender. I'm going to show it to you in Blender. And once again, my orientation is a little off. I was trying to rush. Rotate Z. Rotate X. And then rotate Y. How that got turned so bad, I don't know. Okay, so let's get it out of the way. Looks like it needs to go to the right a little bit. Okay, so there you go. Here's that structure. Here's these walls where they come out. Okay, so maybe this is where the entrance is, or maybe that's support for the landing pad, or whatever it is. Now, I couldn't tell what this stuff was in here, but look at that thing on top. And as you got in close, it almost looked like it had 2 engines back here. Once again, I don't know. I don't even know if this is a craft, but you can see those tail sections sticking up and curving out, kind of like old rabbit ears or something on a TV. There you go. That's that. And that's the piece. So this is what I saw it as. It's going to be better. There you go. Right like that. And the front is all just conjecture. All we can see is to this edge on that other side. And then the rest of it's obscured because it's at an angle like this. So it's just conjecture on the front. I just thought I'd add a little cockpit to it, just in case it is. All right, so, yep, let's get over to our 3D model. And once again, the Earth in the background. Let me turn on my lighting. I just added a color ramp to it, so nothing special. Click on it. I just added some blues and some whites, and well, the white's already there, but just two different colors of blues, just to give the Earth a little bit of texture, and then I adjusted some of it with the RGB curves. That's basically all it is. Okay, and then this all of this is just to create the atmosphere around the Earth. So it came out alright, because the original image I couldn't see if it had any atmosphere. If you look in close, you can see the atmosphere going around it, and I said, it should have an atmosphere. But alright, so let's take a look at our model here. And I added some depth to the crater, and I try to drop everything in as close to right as possible. This is our what I call the power plant. Oh, I didn't even talk about this little part right here. This thing looks cool, and as part of it, it's inside the walls of the power plant. But there you go. This is how it drops into the model. And there's a wall behind it. I don't know why I didn't raise up the wall, but that's supposed to be a wall behind it, and then you have the crater behind that. And then if we get over here, here's our craft. Okay, and here's this building we talked about before with what looked like the windows. I still didn't correct the windows on that, and these water tanks. But here we go. This is our craft right here. It's on the landing pad or whatever it is. That's that there. And in this crater, and I might have the crater walls too high. I may have to go back and fix that. Those buildings we talked about before, I've been trying to get in here and see what all is in this crater, but it's so blurry. They just blurred this whole area so you can't see. And then oh shoot, I forgot to redo that. But that's the one that has a bird bath or whatever. I don't know what it is. Just call it a bird bath. And we got some more buildings here. This is that strange piece that was in the image. We talked about that in the last moon video. What else? I thought I put another building. Oh, there's that one building. And he's just on the inside of that crater. That's the one with the little dome on top. So, there you go. So we're gonna keep working on this one until until Chris releases another video that's something we can actually model. Some of them are just so obscured and stuff by NASA. He cleans them up to where he can show you the basic shape of them, but you just can't see enough to do any modeling. So I hope Yeah, he's real good at finding them. And I've been going through right now Neville Thompson's Gigapans, and I'll get a Giga Macros, and then I'll get into Neil Spence. I love Neil Spence's work too. He does some fantastic work. All right, that's inside of that crater. So that's about it for today's video. That's just the model update, and hopefully we'll be able to get a good bit more done. But yeah, that structure right here, to me, it's cool, and I don't know what it is, but it looks like a power plant or something to me, or maybe it extracts water from under the surface, because NASA has admitted they have found some water inside of craters, and they believe there's more water under the surface. So maybe that's something to extract water. If you're living on the moon, you're still going to have water. So I'm sure that if there's water there and there's people there, they're using that water. So they got to have some way to do it. Or it could be some other type of mining equipment. I don't know. But all right, guys. Thank you for checking us out and stopping by, checking out the channel. And hopefully we get some more out this week. You guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget to like, share this video with everybody. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way, whenever we release a video, you'll be the first to know. So have a great one.